This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of Phatts TV, sanctioned by PA Phatts and the non-genetically proven son. Any and all words have been authorized during the show. There is nothing off limits. Nobody is restricted from watching and participating in the show. It is a free-for-all. Commencing at the siren, any and all discussions will be legal for an extended period of time. Sports, politics, and any and all controversial topics will be talked about. You have been warned. May God be with us all.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Phatts TV on this Friday night, November the 18th. As you can see, one half of the screen is black. It seems that the non-genetically proven son wanted to get a jump on his birthday, because his birthday is tomorrow. And since he'll be in Rutgers, you can't really sell, something like really stinks in here. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Ah! Hey, look who's in Phatts Studio A tonight. Probably just scared everybody on the block.
I just got a text saying I forgot my volume was really high, so the siren scared the crap out of her. I just forgot. I still have my party hat.
Yeah.
I don't know how I still have that.
Yeah.
That's 3 years old at this point.
I still have the party hat.
Where?
Over there, somewhere.
Over there.
Yeah.
That's very generic.
I'm sure it's
There's
over
a
there.
lot of stuff over there.
It's either over there or over there. Could be
I
over
actually see it.
there. Yeah, go get it. It's your birthday celebration.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm 23. All right. No one likes 23-year-olds.
Nobody likes 23-year-olds. So, welcome home.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, it's a very bad thing. I have to smell you.
Ugh, poor soul.
Yes.
At least I know how to touch grass.
I know how to smoke grass.
That's a good comeback,
Yeah.
actually. I at least go outside, enjoy the weather. I don't know if I enjoyed it today. It was a little chilly. Actually, I was never that cold. But it made it very hard to disc golf with the wind.
Did it?
Significantly. I am being spammed. Why am I being spammed?
I get spammed all the time.
The screen is black. Didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
It works now.
I know.
What'd you do?
The pressing of the button didn't press right. Yeah.
So we screwed that whole thing up.
Yeah, we screwed it up. Yeah. Normally we would set a different word now, but there might be more kids watching tonight because I invited, for those of you that are regular watchers of Team Phatts.
A lot of them.
A lot. I even screwed that up.
What'd you do right?
For those of you that are regular watchers of Phatts TV, we have a side project called Team Phatts. I usually don't intermix the two because they're completely different things. Those members of Team Phatts, a lot of them wouldn't really care about what we do here on Phatts TV. But tonight, there's a special announcement. But I'm going to make you wait a little while. Just a little while.
You pooped today.
I did poop today.
I
did poop
Spoiler
today.
alert.
I did poop today.
Jeez.
I did. Did you kill Grandma today? You were up there.
I didn't kill her. I didn't see her. I thought about going to see her because I had to wait for my buddy for about 45 minutes. I thought about going to see her, but it was a little too far away. A little too far to drive from Lebanon to Myerstown.
That's a far drive.
It's like 10 minutes. I would have been there in like 10 minutes. Like, I feel like that's just not really worth it.
That's
I
a
know
far
I'm not,
drive.
since we're not doing Christmas, I'm not gonna see her at Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing this year. I'm throwing a party.
We're having a party. So, for those of you that are new here tonight, Friday night is our sports night here on Phatts TV. And we're going to cover something we don't usually cover. Because it only happens every 4 years. And this is surprisingly where I'm going to shut up. Because I'm not an expert on football.
Footy?
We're not talking about football.
All right, let me pull everything up.
We're talking about the World Cup
One of the greatest sporting events ever.
in the world.
Problem is, it's in Qatar
Or gutter, however you want to pronounce it.
in the winter.
Which is their summer.
So it's 110 degrees there every day.
It-
Smart.
In the shade.
Let's make grown men who sweat already in England when it's 10 degrees out go to Qatar.
And to make matters worse, for those of you who might be in attendance over there, no beer. No beer.
I'm surprised they allowed beer in the first place.
Well, they weren't, and then they said they were going to.
And then they realized the Welsh, the English, the Americans,
Germans.
the Germans, the Italians, the French. The Italians aren't there.
There's no Italians.
That's very
Some people
depressing.
might come to watch, though.
That's very depressing.
It is. That is
you
very
win
depressing.
the Euros and you don't make the World Cup.
That is very depressing.
Uh,
Especially for us having Italian heritage.
the Spanish, the Portuguese. It'd be a drug fest.
Would be.
The Saudi Arabians weren't going to drink, though.
No.
Or the South Koreans.
No. They would just plan terrorist activities.
Well, there's two ways we can go about this. If you really wanted me to, I can go through every group.
No.
Who's going to make it through?
No, we're only going to spend, less than 10 minutes on it.
Less than 10 minutes?
Yeah, because we got more important things to talk about.
What do I think of the World Cup?
What do you think
What
of
do
the
I
World
think
Cup?
of it?
Better yet, what most people care about is what is the U.S. path to victory. Because if you see, there's commercials all over about people asking Santa Claus to bring a Christmas miracle.
You're going to have to win your group. So that includes beating the Welsh, which is not going to be easy. The Welsh could win that group. The English, there's a good rivalry, the Welsh and the English.
That is.
No, if Scotland was in that group,
Whoa.
we'd be not.
But they would wear kilts. Their kits would be kilts.
They're also not very good.
Their kits would be kilts.
And then you got Iran.
I ran. Sing. I ran so far away.
You stopped.
Well, you weren't singing. You were just clapping.
So
This is a lot better when he's here, because we could, when we're doing it,
yeah, the lag is really bad.
There's just a couple second lag, so it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's really awkward. When
Yes.
you clap and then I'm just way off. It's just
Yeah. By the way, the message board is live and operational should you wish to chime in. Let me know who's watching us tonight, all 3,700 of you.
And if the U.S. don't win their group, if they make it through, they're going to get stuck with Netherlands, of all probability, and then France. They got no chance.
Why? The French surrender easily. They always surrender. When hasn't France surrendered?
Trying to think of the war.
I mean, there was a couple against England. But that was a long
Wait.
time ago.
There's a war, Henry V?
Against England. They had a long war, 100 Years' War.
Yeah, the end of the 100 Years' War.
Yeah.
I mean, they did surrender. Because England was very, very smart. They were outmatched 10-1. And they fought in a mud pit.
In a mud pit.
Because the English were smart and fought at the bottom of the hill. Makes no freaking sense. But it worked. But, okay, so if the U.S. could win their group,
Okay.
which is going to take something very special.
A monumentous effort, because Iran is tough.
No. The problem is Iran is actually their third game.
Yes.
That is not helpful. If that was their first game, all they probably need to win that game, and then you need a point, you're probably through. as long as you tie the Welsh. But now you got to get at least 3 points from England and Wales, and they can lose both of those. They can win both of those.
Mm-hmm.
This group is very awkward because I think anybody can win, anybody can lose.
Okay.
England could realistically not get through.
That's not happening.
It's not.
It's not happening.
Their team is disgusting.
Are we talking? Wait.
Disgustingly good.
I was gonna say, are we talking my generation's lingo or disgusting is bad?
No, disgustingly good.
Like who? Who is? Oh, Jesus is on the team.
What? He plays for Brazil.
Jesus is not on the team. What's his name? Is on the team. The white guy. That guy.
That's half their team.
The white guy's on the team.
Harry Kane?
Harry Kane.
That's not who you were thinking of.
I was thinking of the guy that plays for Tottenham.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. See? That's what I was thinking of. Wayne Rooney is on the team. No, Wayne Rooney is not on the team.
He's been retired, my guy.
Well, he's going to come back.
You gonna say David Beckham next?
Ooh, I wasn't even thinking. Posh will be in attendance. Posh Spice.
If they can win their group,
Yeah.
they should get an easier
Okay.
round of 16 game. They probably either get Ecuador or Senegal.
Senegal's going to make it through?
Senegal's actually really good.
Are they really?
Yes.
Who would have thunk Seagulls are good at soccer?
They have
Football. European. Football.
a duo from Chelsea, center back goalie. 2 very good players. Their star
Chelsea's
player,
starting goalie
Yes.
is from Senegal.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What's his name?
Edouard Mendy.
That's not Senegalian. I'm impressed I knew that word.
Senegalian.
Senegalian?
How about Koulibaly? That's their center back.
Wait, say what?
Koulibaly.
I think I ate that last night. And that's what I pooped out earlier today.
Their star player is hurt, Mane.
Oh, I know that name.
Because he plays for Liverpool. Actually, no, he doesn't.
He's Senegalian?
He plays for Bayern now. Bayern! You have a white shirt on, my guy.
My kit's white. We were white on the road.
We'll get there later.
Well, they're over in Qatar.
Gutter.
We're on the road. We were right. So again, what's the United States' realistic chance
To make it out of the group?
To make it out of the group. Is it better than 50-50?
No.
You're going to get a screenshot of that look if someone's watching. I already have a screen. She sent us a screenshot of that look. Really? So it's less than 50% to make it out of that group.
I'd give them like 35-40%.
Really?
I think they're going to struggle with the Welsh. If it wasn't their first game, if they had Iran their first game and can get a result, I think they could beat the Welsh. I think with having them game 1 is going to be their downfall.
But we're such a large country compared to the Welsh.
And the Welsh love football. We love football.
Oh.
We don't like football.
We don't love women?
What?
I love women.
Where was football and women together?
You don't want to mix football and women.
What do you oh, sorry.
I'm looking up the odds for the United States to get out of the group. Keep talking.
I only think this because I actually study this a little bit.
You do.
I listen to podcasts about it, and the problem is a lot of them are English. So, of course, they don't like the U.S. They're still salty. We beat them in 2 different wars.
Haven't gotten over that one yet, huh?
So be it. So be it.
Haven't gotten over that War of 1812.
Yeah. What? How could you?
True.
Or how about the war about that territory in Canada, those islands off the coast of Washington?
What?
There's islands off the coast of Washington we went to war with.
We didn't go to war with the English.
Yes, it was.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll look it up after the show.
Are you talking about the Falkland Islands?
No, that was the English and the Argentinians.
It is. I was like, I don't know what the hell are you talking about.
No, off the coast of Washington. Washington, Canada, really close to Vancouver. Jeez.
Okay.
And they ended up splitting it down the middle because... But it was with the British, I'm telling you. It wasn't really a war.
Thank you.
It wasn't really a war.
Thank you.
But it was
because I kind of know all the wars the United
But
States
there was a lot
in.
of. But there was military there. I don't really think anybody ever really shot anybody. It was like the pig
We had a war, but nobody shot anybody.
It was like called the Pig War or something.
The Pig War.
Yeah.
They fought over pigs.
It wasn't the Bay of Pigs.
It was not the Bay of Pigs.
I mean, even if the U.S. makes it through their group, I don't think they got a stone cold chance. Because you're going to have to face... You got to win your group. That's the only chance they got to make it to more than the round of 16. If they're in the round of 16, you're going to be facing Netherlands. Could they beat Netherlands? Realistically, yeah, they could. And if you somehow did, you're facing, assuming, the French. Assuming, they win their group as well. But
they will have surrendered long before that.
There's a very good, there's a trend.
There's a trend.
In 2006, who won the World Cup?
2006?
Yes.
Germany.
No.
Brazil.
No.
France.
No.
Argentina.
No.
Portugal.
No. Portugal's never made it through the round of 16.
I don't know. Who won in 2006?
Italy.
Oh.
Who didn't make it through the group in 2010? Italy. Who won in 2010?
I don't know.
Spain. Spain in 2014 didn't make it out of the group.
No.
Who won in 2014?
Oh, I see where we're going here.
Germany. Germany looked pathetic
They
in
did.
2018.
I remember that.
They got last
In their group.
in their group. They got 3 points. Who won in 2018? The French.
French.
So they're gonna break their take two. The curse.
By the way, Senegal is only a plus 550 underdog in game 1.
They're playing the Netherlands. I said they'll finish second. Jeez.
Jeez. Kraft macaroni and
Here,
cheese.
Senegal, Qatar. Oh, they're actually still plus.
Uh-huh. Keep going. I'm still trying to find these odds for the United States to get out of the group.
Is, if the French fall out of their group, I think they all died.
They all died.
In their group, they
No,
have
they surrendered.
Denmark.
Yeah?
They could lose to Denmark. Australia.
Yeah?
They've only been out of the group stage once in their history. And Tunisia, I think in their second ever World Cup.
Them and Wales are tied at plus 500.
And England's minus a lot.
Yes.
By a point exactly.
Yes. So, let's then predict. U.S. Wales, game 1. Give me a final score.
2-0 Wales.
Wow. 1-1 is your final score.
1-1. Who's
1-1.
going to score?
Both teams. Oh, I said 1-1.
Okay. Who's going to score?
Dempsey.
He might actually be on the halftime show.
England, United States. Give me a score. Who wins?
1-1.
Ooh. 2-1. England. Late goal. Not Harry Kane.
Not Harry Kane.
Not Harry Kane.
Sterling.
Rod Sterling. Game 3. Iran.
3-0 U.S.
Oh, I was going to say the same thing.
Because they will need a result,
Yeah?
and they'll get it.
Yeah?
Because Iran will be playing for nothing, because they'll go 0-2.
Right?
And you're going to need a tie out of the English-Welsh game. And it's not going to happen.
No, England's going to beat Welsh.
I'm not sure. I'm not
So
sure.
are you saying that the Welsh and the United States are coming out of that group?
No, I think the Welsh might win the group.
Oh, so you
I
still
still
think...
like Welsh English.
Okay. England...
But I think the Welsh could win the
So
group.
I don't know all the tiebreakers. Like I know
don't
I
either.
know it used to be, goal differential or away goal or well, there is no away
I
goal.
think it might be goals scored.
Blue cards accumulated by
Yeah.
the team.
And I don't honestly think it really matters
Okay.
because 3 of the final 4 teams. Let me make sure I'm saying that right.
He never
3 of the
answers
final
question.
4 teams. What was the question?
Is the United States getting out of the group? You said no.
No.
I said yes. Okay.
Three
Go
of
ahead.
the final four teams. 3 of the final 4 teams are going to be not from Europe, not from Asia, not from North America, not from Africa, but from South America.
3 of the final 4. So
Yeah.
you must have Brazil,
Brazil,
Argentina, Uruguay, and who's the 4th? Ooh, let me think.
It depends who gets the lucky draw to not face any of them.
I guess it's Senegal.
No. If I had to pick, assuming I don't, it just so happens to work that way.
Uh-huh.
I would probably pick either the French.
France isn't making it.
Or the Belgians.
Belgians. All right. So, I read an article today. Supercomputer ran 100,000 different. It played the tournament out 100,000 times. Brazil won it the most at 15% of the time. Argentina won it second at 11% of the time. Germany won it third most at 9.4%. And then France won it fourth most at like 9.1%.
Germany doesn't have a stone cold chance in hell. As much as I hate to say that, if the U.S. isn't winning, I want Germany to win.
Of course. Or Italy. Oh, wait. Never mind.
They won the Euros. But their prolific striker is injured.
Oh, who's that?
Werner.
Spelled with a W, though.
Yes. Werner.
Who's he play for?
Leipzig. Now.
I thought he plays for Germany.
He played for Chelsea.
I thought he played for Germany.
Sucked. He went back to Leipzig.
Okay.
But he's injured.
So, yeah. Nah.
This is why I hate the World Cup when it is. There are so many really world-class players not playing.
Really?
Because they're injured.
They're injured.
Mane, Conte, Werner.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
There's and Cuckoo.
Kaká. Cuckoo. Who the
Cuckoo.
hell is Cuckoo?
And Cuckoo.
Who is that?
He plays for France.
What nationality is he? Go ahead, say it. French.
France.
He plays for France. Well, what nationality is he? I don't know.
I guarantee you he wasn't born in France.
Cuckoo.
And Cuckoo.
Wait, is it spelled Nquuqu?
K-U-K-U.
Nkuku?
Yes.
So he went to Kutztown. Was he named for Kutztown?
No. Where was he born?
In a hospital. Senegal.
He was actually born in France.
Well, that's why, he's got French citizenship.
So? You know how many players?
See, that's I don't like. You should have to play for the country you were born in.
A perfect example, Raheem Sterling. Starting for the English. He wasn't born in England.
That's right.
He was born in Jamaica.
Right, so he should play for the Jamaica bobsled team.
He wouldn't be playing in the World Cup, that's for sure. There's so many players that come from these little African countries.
Yeah.
They don't make the World Cup ever.
Like Chad.
I don't know anybody from Chad.
Well, maybe if the Chadians stayed in Chadians, they'd make the World Cup.
But they moved to Europe and they get their, because that's where they play league.
Yeah.
And they get their citizenship and they can play for the national team.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does, because it creates the same problem of pretty much Brazil, Argentina, Germany, England, France.
I mean, I could understand if you have lineage.
No, where you were born. Sort of. Like if your mom was on vacation and you were born in a different country, well, technically have citizenship there, but
technically you do.
So you'd be an immigrant, which would be weird.
No, you would have dual
Do
citizenship.
you get dual just for that?
If your parents are the United States and you were born in Canada, you'd have dual citizenship.
That's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Why wasn't I born in Canada?
So just think, if your mother gave birth to you on the U.S. Canadian, or no, let's go the German Poland border, and we live in the United States, you could have 3 citizenships.
Why is it going to be German Poland?
Well, that's the first one that came to my mind, because I was going to say England and France. That's why I kind of hesitated. All right, France, Portugal.
At least they... Wait. No, they don't.
They do touch each other.
Where?
Okay, what? What do you mean by where?
It's Spain next to Portugal.
Same thing. Maybe you have really long legs and you're touching all three. All right. Who's in the final?
Who's in the final?
Who's in the final?
Since Argentina and Brazil, if they both win their group, they can't face each other in the final.
They can't face each other they can't face each other in the final, or they can't face each other till the final.
In the final, they face each other in the semis. If they
Okay.
both win their group, and they should both win their group.
Okay.
So that sucks. That would be a hell of a final.
Nah. I know they hate each other.
Exactly.
They really do hate each other. Is Messi playing this year
Yeah.
for Argentina?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ronaldo's playing for Portugal, but who cares?
Ooh,
Because Ronaldo's
he's done.
bad.
He's done. So who's winning? Who's the final?
Argentina
Argentina?
versus. It gets tough because I don't know. Whoever faces Uruguay is going to win. But it's hard for me to say. So I'll go with. Who did I put in there? The French?
You did. French ain't gonna
The
be.
French ain't making the final. That's
French
the
ain't
problem.
gonna be there.
You know what?
What?
I'll put in my dark horse team.
Your
for the
dark
final
horse
four.
team. Okay.
Serbia.
Serbia.
They have
Serbia.
a sneaky good team. They have a lot of really good
Serbia.
players with Serbia.
What group are they in?
Right there.
That group.
They're plus 650.
They're in the group with Brazil.
So they could face Brazil in the final.
Yeah.
Or Argentina.
Yeah.
So, I feel my dark horse is Serbia. But I'll put Belgium in the final. Belgium versus Argentina. And Argentina will be lifting the World Cup. And Messi will not be playing national football anymore. He will retire Argentine football right there.
Okay.
And he will continue to play for PSG for another couple years till he moves to the MLS. And he will retire in the United States.
Who's he gonna play for in the United States?
Whoever can afford him. So either Miami or one of the LA teams.
Okay.
I hope it's Philly, but it's not going to be.
Okay.
Be cool. I'd probably go to a Philly Union game.
Well, just to be different, I won't say Argentina.
Okay.
And remind you, I don't know anything about international. I sometimes get up in the morning and watch EPL. That's about it. I watched a really good final of the MLS between the Philly Union and Los Angeles.
That was a great final.
That was a great final.
Except till the penalties, and looked like Philly Union never practiced penalties in their life.
Yes. So, I will pick two underdogs. Because since I don't know anything, I don't want to take the favorites. I will take England.
No chance.
I will take Netherlands in the finals.
Sensing they're... Well, if they both win, they don't face each other.
There you go. There you go. All right. So that's our coverage of World Cup.
Go USA!
So for those of you, they have, by the way, that computer simulation had them winning at 0.6% of the time.
That's more than it probably should
Probably.
be.
Probably. So for those of you that don't know, the non-genetically proven son who tries to kill his grandma.
Episode 1 reference.
Episode 1 of Phatts TV. You ought to watch it.
15 minutes in.
You ought to watch it. Definitely should watch it. A few episodes later, got stuck in a chimney. Christmas episode. But you graduated this year
You did.
with an education from Penn State.
And a lot of money later.
You got a job in your field. Well, one of your fields. So you graduated with a couple degrees.
I did.
They are
Film production and photography.
film production and photography.
You feel like those should be the same thing.
Was it called film production or was it video and film production? Like, let's give the actual.
I'm pretty
title.
sure it's the name on the degree is film production.
That sucks. It sounds so much better if you say video and film production.
I know it does, but
It does. So let's just say video and film production.
okay.
And photography.
Photography.
So you're using your photography degree,
I am.
and you got a job with Blue White Illustrated.
I do.
So explain to the crowd what Blue White Illustrated is.
Well, they are run by a company called On3. On3 covers pretty much any Power 5 school you could find an On3 magazine for them. Or they're mostly online. I don't know if they do physical magazines. We make like 4. Like, they'll make one soon, and then they'll make another one for the postseason of football. They'll make another big long one, and all my photos will be in it. It'll be nice. But, so Penn State's On3 magazine is called Blue and White Illustrated. I don't really know much about the company other than my boss, who's probably got a few more bosses after that, because he can't decide, like, what I get paid or anything. He has to go to other people, and, like, I still need to... They're really slow with that, about getting me contracts. Very, very slow.
Okay, we're not going to go into that.
But, so, I got in it to cover football. That was the original. Their main photographer who they had covered, like, 7 or 8 sources up here. But he's now covering Alumni Association.
Okay.
And they basically said, you can't give anyone else your photos till Sunday.
Alumni.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That actually might be where his photos go into.
It might be.
But, so, there's one big problem. If you can't get photos till Sunday, you kind of need the pictures Saturday, right after the game. So, my normal day, let's do a noon game, make it easy. I will get there about 9 to 9:30. So I don't get there too early. I will set up, I got to do team arrival at 10. So that's pretty easy. It's only like 200 photos I'll take through the whole thing.
Let me interrupt you. For those of you that have never seen Team Arrival, I used to watch it all the time. They don't seem to carry it anymore. I can't find where they're carrying it. Is that stupid idiot still on the stage going, I say Penn State, you say go. Penn State, go. Penn State, go. I say this, you say that.
I mean,
blue, white, blue,
they do
white.
that. They still say...
That guy needs
I
to...
say,
you got to talk to that guy.
It's the lead cheerleader. It's
Yeah,
the guy lead cheerleader.
Yeah, you got to talk to that guy.
It's a different guy almost every year.
You got to talk... That's the same guy that was doing it last year, I'm telling you.
Okay.
You got to talk to that guy.
Well,
you got to tell him to get into it a little more.
I say Nittany, you say Lions. I
Yeah.
say blue, you say white.
Yeah.
He does one other one. I don't listen
Yeah.
to it because I don't really care the dancing and all that. But basically, they will.
The other
line
one
up-
is, I say you suck, and I say I suck, and you say yes I do. Because he
They-
sucks.
They line up. It's about a 200-yard from the end of the block to the middle of the stadium where they go in. It is lined up with people.
It is.
all the way.
All the way.
It's not like Michigan State next week. It won't be crowded, but like whiteout. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck moving.
So where are you covering this?
I will be I'm right in front of the stage, right where they turn in to the stadium. So like right at that end of that long straightaway, right where they turn in. And I'm usually never required to get anybody specific except Franklin, and he's always in the back. I try to get quarterbacks, but it's really hard when there's 200 people like walking in front of you.
It's pretty tough to get Bo Priebus, isn't it? He's an all-star.
Bo Prabula?
Yeah. same
Actually,
thing.
I think I've gotten him a few times. Drew was always easy because he wears these big Oakley sunglasses, and I haven't seen him in 2 games.
He's kind of tall.
Yeah. I never found Clifford. I don't know where he
Well,
is.
he sucks anyway.
I'm trying to get, people that they're going to make an article about.
Well, you found him once. You have a picture of him.
Do I?
An autograph picture.
Well, I took that last year, actually. So then, after team arrival, there's 2 hours till the game starts. I will go in, take out a few photos from team arrival, like 20, upload them. And I'll upload everything. It's only like 200, so it only takes like 10 minutes. Imagine, 200 photos in 10 minutes.
Yeah. You're really stretching this out.
So then I got to do some recruiting stuff. They never use those photos anyways. Then I shoot the game. So that's 4 hours, give or take.
So where are you during the game?
I usually sit or stand or kneel wherever behind Penn State's end zone that they're attacking. So the other team's end zone.
So you move after each quarter.
Yes.
How long does it take you?
A minute.
Do you jog? Do you run on the field?
After the game?
No.
I walk onto the field after the game.
Not after the game. Like, does a whole herd of reporters walk on the field?
You don't walk on the field, you walk behind the benches.
Walk behind the benches.
All the photographers move, yeah. I usually move with like 30 seconds to go in a quarter, especially if nothing's going on.
Got ya. Got to get that prime seat.
And then after the game, I got about 2,000 photos.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
2,000 to 3,000. I'll edit those. Take out about 60 for the whole game. Edit, upload everything, and I can leave. So for a noon game, I'd be out of there by hopefully 6-ish, 6:30. And I'm thrilled.
So that's actually a lot of time for not a lot of money. I mean, I don't want you to say what you get paid. I know what you get paid.
Right.
When you look at it by the amount of time that you're there, that's not really a lot of money.
No, I'm basically doing it to try to get hired by somebody else.
Yeah.
Or do it for more than one source.
Yes.
If I could do it for 3 sources and get paid triple, that's
Yes.
pretty good money.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be there about 9 hours game day.
Yeah.
Now tomorrow, I don't have to probably do any of that pregame stuff. Well, I don't. So I can get there pretty close to game time.
Yeah, no, we're going to be there early.
I know, because we're going to do the show.
No. So, let's recap last week's game. It was a good Penn State performance.
It was a good Penn State performance. It was a pretty freaking boring game to watch. Since I'm not allowed to wear anything Penn State related.
Which is weird.
It's because I don't work technically for the school.
No.
I work for a magazine that covers the school. So when I reference Penn State, I'm not supposed to say we. I'm supposed to say Penn State.
Okay.
I mean, they don't really care. But if I was a reporter,
Uh-huh.
you can't mention Penn State as we or they. It's
Got ya.
Penn State blank.
Got you. How come you're the company that contracts you? Because let's face it, you don't work for them.
Right?
They contract you.
Yes.
How come they don't get you a shirt to wear?
They don't even wear shirts. I mean, they have on 3 hats. I kind of want one of those.
Okay.
I mean, last week, though, it poured the whole 4th quarter, so that sucked.
Oh, that's another thing. You got to be out there in the rain.
Yeah. I was in a rain suit, so I was pretty dry. My camera wasn't so dry. But
Yeah.
the body was dry, so the important part.
That is the important part.
The lens will dry out.
Kiana says you don't run.
You're right. I don't run. I can jog. If I really need to move to the other side of the field, I'll jog. But you got plenty of time in between quarters.
Yeah, it's not like high school football where I could get to like the end zone to the 40 before the next player runs.
No, they take like a 3-minute timeout.
Yes.
It's easy to get to the other side.
Yes. All right, so they have Rutgers. Rutgers, Mar. They are a 19-point favorite.
Does that mean I took Rutgers?
Maybe. We'll find
I seem
out.
to play the Rutgers game every week.
We'll find out. For those of you that are new here, we do have picks coming up.
Don't take them. Do not take them.
Okay.
Because I made them.
Okay.
Not my girlfriend. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do bad.
Okay. So, what are the keys to the game tomorrow from someone who's been to a lot of Penn State games?
Score more than the other team.
Score more than the other team. What an astute observation.
And that should be pretty easy.
Well, it is Rutgers senior day. Might be a little hyped for a play or two.
Rutgers won't even get to a quarter of the sound Penn State was last week. Not even a quarter of that.
I'll be in the stadium, though.
Good for you. Isn't that your first ever Penn State game?
Yes. First ever college game.
At least don't wear red, don't wear blue, wear white.
I'll wear green.
Great.
My
You're
winter
going to be the
coat is
one
green.
person wearing green.
My winter coat is green. My hat is gray. My gloves are black. My pants will be black. My shoes will be gray. My condom will be fluorescent orange. Probably shouldn't have said that.
So, honestly, play like you did last week. Your O-line actually looks good for how many injuries you got.
Yeah?
I don't know how they're pulling that one off. With basically all second string. Now, Juice is apparently injured.
Juice.
The center.
The center. Got ya.
He's important. You got to snap it.
Got ya.
He's apparently injured. He didn't practice Wednesday. That really doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because Franklin likes to, if somebody has a knock, so, a bruise or, whatever.
Hangnail.
Yeah. And they don't practice. He never says anything. This man is so against anything reporting, it almost makes reporting probably difficult.
It does.
I mean, you can at least mention it. Like, it took him forever just to mention that Joey Porter had, like, a surgery.
Oh, is that why he wasn't there last week?
Yeah, it was... I can look it up.
No, we don't need to look it up.
It was like a... Not like your pancreas bursting, but something like... That just happens. And, you know, he was out for a few days.
Got an ear infection due to a bad stabbing when he got his ear pierced. Got it.
But he's also probably not going to play this week either.
Well, I'm not sure they need him.
No, they don't.
No.
They really
So
don't.
are they covered... Unless this is one of your picks in the Phatts Phantastic Phive, are they covering the 19?
Yeah, maybe.
Way to go out on a limb there, non-genetically proven son.
I can see this going two ways.
Yes?
I could see them coming out strong and staying strong, but Penn State doesn't do that. Penn State will either come out really slow and go 3 and out their first 2 drives, or they'll score their first 2 drives, and that'll be all the points they score in the first half. So it'll probably be like 14-3, 14-0 at half. Honestly, I don't think Rutgers can move the ball. They got nobody to throw it to. The D-line is healthy. They ain't moving the ball all day.
Okay. At some point tomorrow, will Penn State be covering the 19?
Yes.
Got ya.
And then when Drew comes in, I don't know if he'll score more than maybe 1 touchdown before they bring in the third stringer. They could get backdoored, like you said. You said you don't like it because they could get backdoored, because they will have their third stringer then at some point. So, 2 minutes to go, Rutgers could score.
Yes,
All of a sudden
I'm worried.
24-7, and they're not covering.
Yes, I'm worried about it being a 35-10 game, late, and Rutgers against second and third string players scores, and they lose by 18.
I mean, I would love to go see Penn State put up 50 like they can,
It's possible.
but they won't because Franklin never does that.
No.
But I think they need to look good in their last 2 games to make sure they make a New Year's 6. Because right now, they're not scheduled to make a New Year's 6.
I think they're going to. You're missing something there.
And it's going to be the Orange Bowl. You're going to Florida one way or another. You're going to the Orange Bowl, you're going to the Citrus Bowl.
Well, unless if Ohio State and Michigan make the playoffs.
Then you're going to California, and I don't get to go. I don't probably get to go to any of them anyways.
You want to know the real reason why assuming Penn State doesn't lose their last 2 games, which they're not going to do.
Because USC is going to lose?
No. Why I'm saying they're going to make a New Year's Six bowl.
Because Orange Bowl is a tie-in?
No. Because they travel well. It's all about the cash.
USC travels well, too.
They're going to the Rose Bowl.
What makes you think they're winning the pack?
If they win, they're going to
I
the
don't
Rose
think they're
Bowl.
winning the pack.
But they have tie-ins. More tie-ins. They might end up going to the Holiday Bowl.
Oregon is playing much better ball.
But I'm telling you right now, Penn State is one of the best teams that travel. What I mean is drawing their supporters to the bowl game.
My picks are bad. Can't go 5-0. Maybe he wants to wear red at a Penn State game like you do.
All right. So, Penn State will go to as long as they win their last 2 games, which they're going to, they will go to a New Year's 6 bowl game because money.
And they're going to be an underdog against Clemson and win.
They will be Clemson.
Because that's who they're going to play. That's going to be such a boring game.
Yes.
Hopefully I get to go, but it's probably not in the budget.
So guess what? I have an announcement to make. Before we get to the Phatts Phantastic Phive.
No NFL today.
No, we're not going to talk NFL. The card this week sucks.
Your Jets are doing good.
They're going to lose to New England. They always lose to New England. But find me a good game this week.
Hold the phone.
Chicago, Atlanta could be a good game.
No, it's not.
That could be a very high-scoring kind of game. That's a good game to watch.
Come on. The Panthers and the Ravens. That's a barn burner.
That's a hootenanny.
Oh! Game of the week. The Raiders versus the Broncos.
Got to stay up for that one.
It's at 4:05.
I might stay up all night tonight. You never know. We might leave for Rutgers tonight. It'll really
Colts,
go tailgate.
Eagles?
Colts Eagles, baby.
That's
Tell
a
you
barn
what,
burner.
don't be surprised if the Colts cover that game.
It'd be a barn burner if the Bills and the Browns were playing in Buffalo.
It wouldn't be a barn burner. It would be a snow burner.
That'd be fun because I would
Be a
have slammed the
snow
under.
burner. Why?
Because everybody would have slammed the under.
Why? Why?
Yeah, it's crap.
Why?
You
The
ain't
snow is
getting
going to
rid
be
of 8
gone.
feet of snow.
It's the snow, like, the field would be covered, A. There'll be no snow on the field. The snow is supposed to be over in Buffalo by Sunday. In fact, the 5 feet, they've shifted south of Buffalo now. And it's not supposed to be windy on Sunday. But you're right. When they thought the game was going to be in Buffalo, the under fell 6 points. If the game was still going to be in Buffalo and all that happened and the under was still at 42, I would slam the over. You better freaking believe it. But I got an announcement to make.
I already gave it up. You pooped.
I pooped. I pooped. I didn't even need no help. I pooped. Are you proud of me?
Very much.
I even went in the toilet. So, the reason why I wanted the Team Phatts to watch tonight. I've been saying for weeks there's a big announcement coming. Big announcement coming. Big announcement coming.
Okay.
I have, for the past 3 years at least,
3 years.
maybe even longer, wanted to design my own shirt for
What'd you
Team
put on
Phatts.
it?
What?
What'd you put on it?
The poop. Dead grandma. Me getting stuck in a chimney. Who the hell knows?
And poop?
And poop. I did clog up the toilet in the story, if you remember.
You did.
So, with the help, I told Mr. Brian Krantz, who's been a big help through all this at EFX Apparel, you could only buy this shirt through EFX Apparel. And you do not want to order it online. You want to contact Brian Krantz directly at EFX Apparel. Brian Krantz at EFX Apparel. Say it one more time.
Brian Krantz at EFX Apparel.
Yeah. You want to contact him directly. That's what he told me to do.
If it ever loads.
If it ever loads.
Come on, Internet.
Kim? There we go.
There you go.
So, I told them what I wanted on a shirt.
You did?
And they created it completely not to what I thought it would come out like.
I know what you wanted.
Yes.
And I think what you wanted for the graphic designers that EFX have.
Yes. They have awesome graphics designers.
It was going to be too difficult. And probably cost a lot more money.
I don't know. I think this is what they did was a lot harder. I'm going to show you the shirt in a moment. This is a lot more 3D-ish than what I want. I didn't even think of how it would look 3D.
There's one aspect of it that they did that I didn't expect them to do that I do like.
Okay.
And I will explain it.
So let's put it up. So, of course, we're going to run a contest. Of course. The details of the contest will be put on the Team Phatts page. It'll be put on my Facebook page. It'll be put on the Non-Genetically Proven Sons page because he will share it. It will be put on the PJBT page where you could win this shirt for yourself or have the cost of the shirt added to your scholarship fund. Details will be posted probably tonight. Yeah. So, let's look at the shirt. I couldn't think of a good title for the shirt. I could just come up with Ping Pong Phatts. And that sounds really dumb. Really dumb. So, without further ado, there's the shirt. And yes, those are ping pongs. .3D looking. With the Team Phatts logo on the balls. Gotta have Team Phatts on the balls.
Of course.
At least on some of the balls.
Of course.
That would hurt getting a tattoo of Team Phatts on your balls.
Very much.
I gotta think that would hurt. Gotta think that would hurt.
Nah.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that would hurt.
I don't think that's a limb.
So, what were you going to say?
I like that they added the shadows of the balls.
Yes.
As if there was a floor there.
Yes, because, like, that was the idea. Because, like, I didn't want people to think that they were bubbles. That was my concern. That they would think they were bubbles. So, and I said I wanted the ping pongs to look like they were bouncing. So that's what they did. They added shadows to the bottom of the shirt to make it look like they were bouncing off of a floor. So, you got the PJBT logo on the front, Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour, and you got the name on the back. I wasn't expecting the color to be what it was, but I kind of it grew on me.
Is it customizable?
I have no idea. I didn't ask.
Can you change the blue to any color desired?
I didn't ask.
I would have a feeling yes, you probably could, because they're not going to pre-make these.
So when the first pass of these, the blue was red. But I stayed with the blue because the Phatts portion and the balls is blue. So I thought it matched better. I actually liked the red better. But I thought the blue matched better. Excuse me while I sneeze.
Bless you. The blue does probably go a little bit better because you either have to go red, blue, or like a green. You gotta match the shirt somehow.
Yes. Yes.
Or a gray, but the whole shirt's gray.
Right. Right. No, it certainly wasn't going to be gray. And I like it, that it's darker up towards the top. It's a darker gray at the top, which simulates that there's light on the floor.
Yeah, it basically simulates the floor is the light.
Yes. Yes. So what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you going to buy it? It's available for sale starting right now. Right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. All you got to do is contact Brian Krantz and tell him you want the Team Phatts. PJBT Team Phatts shirt. I think that's how he put it to me.
I think some people will buy it. Actually, I'm sure in fact, some people are buying it.
Well, I already bought one.
Well, I'm sure you bought one. That would be kind of dumb if you didn't buy one.
I know people are going to buy the shirt. I know there's going to be a lot of people that like the shirt. There's going to be some people that go, what the freak is that?
And there are going to be some people that don't like the shirt because they don't like you.
Well, there's a lot of people that don't like me. And there'll be people that buy the shirt even though they don't like me.
I don't know about that.
Because their kids like me.
There'll be people that will buy the shirt, yeah, because they like you or don't have an opinion on you, but they think the design is cool.
Yeah.
Because it's different. I've never seen anything like it.
That's right. And Lord knows I like to be different.
You just are different.
I am different.
Not you like to be, you are different.
Life is very boring to be normal, let me tell you. So, that's the shirt. Obviously, I will be putting pictures of it online. Let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't like it. Well, of course, Kiana, you were going to like it.
Very enthusiastic.
I got a message. Let's see if it's about the shirt. Because there's some people that can't comment for some reason. Ella says Merry Christmas.
What?
Oh, she made me cookies.
Oh.
I thought maybe she was saying a shirt for Christmas.
About to say, Merry Christmas. Is, something... Talk about Christmas. It's a little off topic. But this whole show's about being off topic, so screw you. There are places playing Christmas music.
Oh, there have been places playing
2
Christmas
weeks
music
ago.
already.
Why? At least cut it to Thanksgiving.
Yeah?
Is Thanksgiving not a holiday anymore?
No.
Is it just Halloween then Christmas? I mean,
Yes.
granted, I'm told I don't celebrate Thanksgiving correctly. I don't make the right food. I don't
Hey, who said that?
What do you think?
Break up with her. The Pilgrims most certainly had pasta at Thanksgiving.
She said if she was going to be at my apartment on Thanksgiving, we are having ham.
That's Christmas. And
turkey.
Easter.
And turkey. I told her, nope. I am making baked ziti, meatballs, homemade garlic bread, and you could suck it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could suck it.
Aiden commented.
Yeah.
No, this is my first time tuning in. What did I miss?
Yeah, well, I hope you saw the shirt that we just that we just premiered. The shirt's important.
He was the one person I was thinking would buy it.
He will buy it.
Turkey and ham. No.
No.
Pasta. Meatballs. Homemade garlic bread. And a cake?
That sounds very familiar. I think I have pictures of that somewhere.
I don't think you made homemade garlic bread, though.
No, I did not.
I don't think you bought a baguette. A French baguette. Ugh.
I did not, but I did buy Italian bread and cover it with cheese.
See, that sounds good.
That is good.
See, that's the true Thanksgiving dinner, because it's way better. Turkey is dry. Ham is eh.
Well, dark meat's never dry.
But it's turkey.
Trust
turkey
me.
is no.
Have you ever had dark meat?
Yes, I've had dark meat turkey.
No, I'm not talking turkey. If you've never had dark meat, trust me, it's not dry.
You can still have garlic bread. Why would you have garlic bread with ham? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, she's weird.
No, too traditional. You're from Hawaii. You're going to tell me they have turkey and ham?
Screw tradition. I will not allow you to marry this woman.
She won't eat. If I'm making the food, I'm making whatever I want.
That's right.
If you want to make it, fine. Make whatever you want. I'll sit there and watch.
That's right.
You're dry.
Don't be surprised when he makes dumplings one
Ooh.
Christmas. All right.
Oh.
Now there is. Well, I only had it on for so re-say
Well,
it.
Aiden said that New Jersey design is fire.
Fire.
I'll have to talk to BK about that. Do you understand that lingo, old man?
Shockingly, yes.
Impressive.
Shockingly.
Very impressive.
So this screen thing isn't coming out like how it normally does when we're on two different studios. So it's I'd have to play around with it, and hold on. Keep talking for a minute. I'll do this. Watch. Keep talking.
Look at this dude from the 70s trying to
Keep talking.
do technology.
Watch what I do. Watch this.
I'm watching it.
Watch this.
You're not doing very good.
Watch this. Just watch. Just talk for a minute and watch. And watch
Kiana
what I
says
do.
they eat turkey and ham. How do you live in a place that has fresh seafood, amazing Asian food, and you eat turkey and ham? Turkey and ham is the most lame dinner.
It is pretty lame.
It's just lame. And like mashed potatoes, if you don't make them right, they suck. Stuffing's pretty good. I like stuffing. And corn. I like corn. As long as it's corn on the cob. I don't mind Brussels sprouts. You despise them, I think.
I'm not a huge Brussels sprouts fan.
And, we'll make sure we put some peas in there just for him.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know that's his favorite food.
Oh, yeah.
You having fun there?
This shot layering isn't working very, very well right now. We'll keep talking. I'm getting there.
You'll get there eventually.
I'm getting there.
This
Keep
message is held for review. Really? I never said that was the only thing we eat. You're lame actually got hidden. You're lame. No, I eat something different. Actually, if I knew how to make it, and I should learn how to make it, I'd make schnitzel.
Schnitzel!
Schnitzel and the spratzel.
That's easy to make.
Yeah, it's just potato.
No, like schnitzel and stuff.
No, it is. I just would have to learn the right spices, and I need a meat pounder.
A meat pounder?
Yeah, exactly.
All right then. Wasn't quite expecting to hear that one, but okay.
Lame.
Okay.
Tell me how that's lame. Tell me that the food I make is bad. Because it's not. You can't sit here and tell me that baked ziti with provolone, sour cream,
Yeah.
and fresh mozzarella is not delicious.
Yes.
But I can make that and baked mac and cheese.
By the way, look at that. Uh-huh.
It'll
Uh-huh.
do.
Uh-huh.
It looks really stupid.
Well, you look really stupid right now. That's the best I can do on a quick
I'm proud of you.
So, now I don't need you to talk anymore.
Well, I'm having an argument about what the proper thing is to eat.
Whatever the fuck I say.
Exactly.
So, let's look at the non-genetically...
All right, you want to get into this? Not right now.
Let's look at the non-genetically proven Suns picks from last week.
All right. These went all right.
You had Mississippi
No,
plus 12
That was a good pick.
over
Good pick.
Alabama.
Good pick. You didn't switch it.
What do you mean by you
Yeah,
didn't
you
switch
did.
it?
All right. Never mind.
That's delayed.
You know what? Shut up.
You're delayed.
Shut up. I'm used to a live shot, all right?
You had Mississippi plus 12 over Alabama.
Good pick. That was easy. That was an easy pick. Alabama's nothing to play for.
You had Maryland Penn State over 57.5.
What was the score?
30-0.
30-0.
30-0.
Okay, I thought Maryland would at least score.
Well, obviously you must have guessed they were going to score 28.
No. I figured they'd have more so Clifford would stay in the game. Because if Clifford was in the game with Parker Washington, Mitchell Tinsley, they would have scored more than 30. They could have put up 50 if they wanted to.
Yeah?
You can't tell me if they wanted to keep their starters in, they would have put in 50.
Yeah.
So I was expecting somewhere 40 to like a teen game.
Yeah.
Like a high teen to low 20s.
Yeah.
But I didn't think Tulia Taglialova, Tua's brother, sucked. He sucks.
Well, their line wasn't that good either.
No, but the receivers are horrible too. They're supposed to have decent receivers. They're not Michael Harris or whatever. Not the best. Going to be one of the best receivers ever.
Yeah. You had Saquon to go over 93.5 yards.
Easy. He hit 150. Got me lots. He won both my fantasy games by himself. Actually, that's not true. I got very lucky that the Eagles sucked.
You had Buffalo minus 3. Oops.
They lost.
Oops. Well,
And they were up by like 20 in that game.
Yeah, they were up by 17.
How do you Buffalo?
You're going to see a pick very similar to
Buffalo
when you get to
should
mine.
be undefeated. Undefeated.
No, the Jets handled them fair and square. They were up like 14 in that game too.
They blew it against the Jets. They blew it against the Vikings.
And you had Green Bay team total under 19.5.
And they decided to show up for the first time in 8 weeks.
Yeah, and then not show up again last night.
Yeah, against the best defense in the league, or arguably, they may not be the best defense, but they're top 3
Yep.
in Dallas.
Yep.
Of course. That was an easy shoe-in pick. I loved that pick, and
Yep.
it lost.
So let's look at your picks for this week. And
All right.
God, one of them I just had a copy over because it's the exact same number too.
It really is.
It really is. Here's your picks for this week. You have Penn State team total. That's what capital T means. It doesn't mean pi because it kind of looks like the pi symbol almost. Penn State team total over 31.5. So for those of you who are new here, what that means is only Penn State has to score 32 or more. It can't be Penn State Rutgers combined. It's Penn State by themselves have to score at least 32.
I think it's easy. If Rutgers has to score more than 0. If they don't score more than 0, no, Penn State does not score 32. If Rutgers is kind of like what they do with Michigan, in the game they're not going to be beating Penn State. But if they're in the game, they hang around, and Penn State starters play into the third quarter, Penn State will get over 31.5 points.
Yeah, you would have thought the same last week.
True.
You have, whoa, geez, doesn't this look similar? Barkley over 93.5 rushing yards.
Guess who's going to have over 120 again?
Barkley. I
Barkley.
actually like this pick. If you didn't take it, I was going to take it.
Because best running back in the league. Straight up. When he is healthy, he's the best in the league.
Either him or Derrick Henry. It's
Derrick
1 and 1A.
Henry.
1 and 1A. 1 and 1A. There's no difference. Except I have Derrick Henry in my fantasy league.
The problem, I have Saquon in both. The problem is with Derrick Henry, he goes games where he only gets like 20 yards.
He does not.
He did that 2 weeks ago.
He did not.
Yes, he did.
He did not.
You got like 10 points with him.
No.
I'm telling you.
Not in
like
that league. If you get 20 yards in that league, you're still getting 72 points.
It's true.
You have the Bears getting 3 on the road in Atlanta.
I don't understand why they're an underdog. They are playing good ball. And if they're going to lose, they're not going to lose by more than 3.
They're an underdog because they're on the road.
That's why, yeah. Justin Fields is probably a top 5 quarterback right now.
At the moment.
He will not be a top 5 quarterback.
His legs are making him a
his
top 5
legs are a
quarterback.
top 5 quarterback. I'm keeping him in over Lamar Jackson. That's all I know. Why do I have 2 running quarterbacks in a league that's lower scoring?
You must have a thing for black quarterbacks.
Apparently.
Hey.
Did he win the Heisman?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Ohio State players.
I don't think so.
You have Vegas, Denver under 41.
This is the battle of the garbage.
You want to know an interesting stat?
What?
On Denver?
They're bad?
If Denver scored 20 points in every game,
they'd probably be undefeated.
They'd have 1 loss.
But Denver, they made the worst trade, honestly, this season in getting
a new coach,
Russell Wilson. He looks terrible.
He does look terrible.
And he does have a couple receivers to throw to. Yeah. I don't know if Hamler is not injured. I don't know. Jerry Jeudy, good receiver. He's been in and out of injury. But Russell Wilson was an extremely good quarterback at Seattle, and he didn't always have superior weapons.
Yeah.
Right, granted, he had a defense.
Yeah.
Vegas just lost to the Colts.
They did. Well, Jeff Saturday, Coach of the Year.
Yeah, never coached a college game or a pro game. He coached high school?
Yeah.
And he was the head coach for an NFL team. That makes sense. Good hire, Vegas.
Yeah.
Freaking toilet bowl right there.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you have a pick I don't necessarily like. Not that it can't win, but of your picks, this is my least favorite. You have Joe Burrow to pass for more than 254.5 yards. Whatchamacallit is still out. Their top wide receiver. The guy that went to LSU.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
That guy. He's still out.
They still got 2 really good receivers.
They do.
Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins.
They do. I'm not saying I... Of all your picks, this is the one I like the least. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, I'm asking that Burrow hits one 60-yard pass. I need him to... He's not going to just get 254 yards passing the ball 10 yards, 10 yards. He's going to have to get some luck from one of his receivers. Hopefully it's T. Higgins or Tyler Boyd, because I have both of them.
Yep.
And they break for a 99-yard pass. So I'd be happy.
All right, so let's replay your picks again. You got Penn State team total over 31.5. Barkley over 93.5 rushing yards. Chicago +3. Vegas, Denver under 41. And Joe Burrow to pass for more than 254.5 passing yards. Let's recap my plays from last week. Started out really good.
Yeah, Tennessee got lucky.
They didn't get lucky. They scored 66 points.
It looked bad.
All I know is they
Who
covered.
are they playing? Missouri?
Give me a.
Who are they playing? Missouri?
Yeah.
Weren't they losing at halftime?
No.
It was close. They weren't
It was
covering.
close.
They weren't covering.
It was close, but they weren't losing.
I take that into consideration when they don't make the playoffs.
And I told you that Tennessee knew that they would have to keep their foot on the gas pedal. Said it here last week on the show. Tennessee would have to keep their feet on the gas pedal, and they were still throwing bombs. They scored 2 touchdowns in the last 4 minutes of the game. Both of them, well, one was a bomb, and the other was a bomb to set up a score.
It don't matter.
They had to keep their foot on the gas. I told you that's why they would cover. It covered. One for the good guy.
Not making the playoffs. Don't matter.
I had Penn State minus 10.5. That was easy. I clapped enthusiastically for your wins. Respect your non-genetically proven father.
Yeah?
That was easy. 30-0. Let me say it again. 30-0.
You can't sit here and say that you expected Maryland to score none.
I did not.
You could say you expected 10, 13 points.
Yes.
Maybe 20, but then Penn State would have scored more. Penn State was covering that game.
Yeah. And just like the non-genetically proven son, I had Mississippi +12 over Alabama.
Good pick. That was easy. Easy pick.
And then the wheels fell apart. I had the Bears that were up by 17.
Yeah, they blew that one big time.
Yeah.
Who'd they lose to?
I even had $100 on that game.
The Lions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad.
By a point.
That's really sad.
I honestly had $100 on that game.
That's just as sad.
Yeah. And then I felt, if Vegas was ever going to win a game, it would be against a coach that, never coached, Madden on his computer or on his Nintendo or his Xbox or his PlayStation. Probably never coached there either.
And he won the game.
So at least I had a winning week.
Yeah.
All right, this is your first look at my games, my picks.
Yeah.
One of them is the same.
One of them is the same.
Oh,
look at that.
I, too, like Penn State team total over 31.5. That's why I didn't want to take two of your picks. But I couldn't pass that up.
That's not very many. When I saw that, I was like, that's not very much.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't pass that up. You made mention of this game when you were going through it, and I'm like, oh, I hope he doesn't pick it because I want to take this.
I don't know enough about UConn or Army to pick that game. Because I told you, I don't really, when I'm going through my picks, I don't really research it.
Yes.
Because I'm going to do the same whether I take an hour or 10 minutes. Like, I go off of what I know.
Or you let your girlfriend pick them.
Or, yeah, and she does good.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to pick games I'm more comfortable with, and I don't pay attention to UConn or Army.
Yep.
I mean, Army, yeah, they probably run the ball. UConn, They don't have their starter.
Yep.
So I don't know how that's working.
Well,
you like UConn.
They lost their starter in the first quarter of game one. And they're bowl eligible. So they must be winning games.
Probably the first time in
a
a very
long
long
while.
time. And not basketball.
No.
Not basketball.
Or
football.
Or women's basketball, for that matter.
Football.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking the over in this
Yeah,
game.
another game that you made mention of, but I didn't think you liked this.
No, I just laughed at it because it was funny.
Come on. 32.5? Come on.
Both teams are pathetic on offense.
Come on, though. Come on. 32.5?
This is one of those lines that's really weird. That's like Army Navy style. You watch that goes under.
One prognosticator that I really like projected 16-13.
You watch that goes under.
It could very well.
By like 10 points, too. That'd be funnier.
And that would be an L for me. if it does.
Hey, taking... Again.
I'm going right back on that boat with Tennessee. Now, I didn't know which one I wanted to do here.
Who are they playing this week?
South Carolina. At South Carolina.
South Carolina can play good every now and then.
This won't be the week. They could play good every now and then. Not this week. It's a game, again, where Tennessee's going to have to keep their foot on the gas pedal the entire game. I didn't know if I wanted to take this or if I wanted to take their team total.
What's your team total?
45.5. That was a little high.
That's a lot.
If it was 42, I would have taken it. 45.5
That's a
is
lot.
a
That's
lot.
like when you take Ohio State and you're just like, you got to bet them to make 7 touchdowns.
Yes.
Like, that's a lot.
Yes. Yes.
I don't care who it is.
And my final game is the over in the Utah-Oregon match.
Wow, you took five college
I
games.
did. I don't like really anything in the pro.
And I took 4 pro games.
I know. What a flipping the switches. What this?
I'm usually the one that takes the college games.
Yes. My only concern with this, Oregon is, I want to say they're looking ahead to the Civil War next week.
Who do they play next week?
Oregon State, Civil War.
It's not a Civil War.
That's what it's called, the Civil War.
Well, Oregon wins that game by 30.
Really? They've lost it more than they've won it recently.
That's embarrassing.
Oregon State's a good team.
Yeah, play some in the SEC. Tell me how they
I'm going to say that both teams go over 30. So you can even play...
Well, that would explain why you picked the over.
That would explain
That'd make it easy.
Interestingly enough, their team total, if you look up their team totals, you get 62. One is 30.5 and the other was 31.5.
It should be 60?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
It was... so that
or
kinda,
60 and a half.
Yes.
Like, whatever.
So to recap, Penn State team total over 31.5, UConn plus 10, Iowa, Minnesota over 32.5, Tennessee minus 22, Utah, Oregon over 60, and that is this week's Phatts Phantastic Phive.
Don't play them. Especially Penn State. Now that we both picked it, don't play it.
Yeah.
We're going to go to that game. It's going to be a freaking 13-2 win for Penn State.
Rutgers.
Rutgers?
Rutgers.
God. I'll never want to go to another away game in my life.
The only good thing is you get paid.
I do.
That would realistically be the only good thing.
Kind of is.
All right, so that's gonna. Ooh, that was a weird way for us to come in and out.
Yeah.
I changed the way that happened just to see what it would do. Let's I want to see that again. I want to see that again. Let's so we're gonna do
Woo!
flyover.
That was kind of cool.
that was
actually.
pretty cool. All right, so that's this week's Phatts TV. We went a little long tonight. It was good to have you in the studio again.
Yay! It won't happen next week.
Now get the fuck out.
You got 2 days.
All right, we will see you back Tuesday night for our political show where the real me comes out. This is the subdued me.
Because we had to. Show off the shirt.
Yep.
Could be some people who are not
Could be some
above
little,
18.
some little folks watching tonight, so had to be a little more subdued. All right, until Tuesday night, you guys have a safe, happy, healthy weekend. And be careful out there. Watch for the guy with the neon orange condom to be in section 114, row 3, seat 1 tomorrow. See you, everybody.